Hi everybody, happy National Scrapbook Day from Ashley. I hope you're having fun already so far today and that you're able to participate in some challenges. I'm here for Hip Kit Club for our annual National Scrapbook Day crop, and I'm doing a sketch for my challenge. And if you don't know about what's going on, we're having a weekend full of challenges today and tomorrow. It's in our member forum on Facebook. If you're not a part of that, you can come over and join. Anyone can join in the challenges. There's games, prizes, giveaways, inspiration, all kind of fun things going on. My challenge, like I said, is a sketch challenge. So you can see here that I'm starting putting my layout together with the April 2016 Hip Kit and add-on kits. And my challenge goes live this afternoon at 5 p.m. Central Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there are challenges going on already right now if you want to come check some of those out. Like I said, all you have to do is ask to join the member forum. It's Hip Kit Club, and then you can join in those challenges. You don't have to subscribe to a kit. Anybody can join in. So back to my layout, what I'm doing now is, you saw at the beginning the sketch had kind of an angled triangle shape going on, and I didn't want to do full papers layered over the top of one another. I thought it would be fun to do the paper strips, and that way I could use several papers from the paper kit and the main kit. So that's why I cut those strips. And now that I have those in place, I want to add the title, and I'm going to show you a quick little tip here if you're using these acetate words and you don't want any adhesive to show through. I'm actually going to machine stitch these onto my page. So I am just taping it down with a little bit of washi tape and just making sure that I don't press it down too hard just so it won't rip my paper when I pull it off, and then I can stitch through those very easily without them moving. And so that's the last piece I'm going to get on here, and then I'll do that off camera and add the stitching. So now you can see when I come back I have those stitched in place and they're secure and exactly where I wanted them. So now I'm placing my photos, and I just did the same photo. Sometimes I like to repeat a photo on a layout if it's multiple photo layout and I don't really have something else to use, as another photo. So I liked having the two here. And of course my tape runner decided to run out in the middle of the layout. So I'm trying to see if I have a backup, and I did not. So I had to use the double-sided tape, and so I've got it right there on the side. And I always have the worst time with this. I think I've had this roll for a very long time, and so the paper likes to stick to the tape, and so it takes me a while to get that off. But fortunately for the other photo up top, I wanted that one to have some dimension, so I'm adding pop dots behind it, and I didn't have to worry with the double-sided tape. But I finally got it, and so I was able to put it on the layout. And I'm just kind of offsetting those a little bit, just so they're not completely even and lined up. I like the offset look. And so now I've got that pretty much all my main stuff in place, my title, my photos, and so now I'm going to start embellishing. And I just had the sketch up on my computer while I was working on the layout. You could print it out if you wanted to, just to have it to reference. You could just look at it on your phone if you wanted to do that. I kind of used the sketch as is. I didn't really deviate much from the sketch. You could use it as is. You could use it as a jumping off point for your layout, as inspiration. So whatever strikes your fancy for using the sketch, however it inspires you. And if you do play along and want to join in the challenge at Hip Kit, you would need to just add your layout to my thread for the challenge on the Hip Kit Club member forum this afternoon, when my challenge goes up. Like I said, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I kind of pulled out a lot of embellishments. I'm using pretty much a little bit of everything from the kit. I used some chenille paper clips, some Heidi Swap clips, some of the Simple Stories, wood veneers. Also had some Pink Fresh Studio. Those were the acetate words. You can see I've got some of the Amy Tangerine skinny washi tapes. I'm going to add some of those in just a minute. And also pulled out some My Mind's Eye product that we have also in the kits for April. And I kind of wanted to keep that angle theme going, so I wanted to use some of the chenille stickers just to add something different other than the pattern paper. So I used those, some of the stickers, and then I grabbed that washi tape in just a minute and add some of that also. And I really didn't have to add a whole lot of embellishing, just because the paper was so colorful, and kind of gives a rainbow effect, which I didn't even notice at first. And when I posted it in our DT group for Hip Kit Club, somebody said, "I love the rainbow look you created." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that when I did it." So it was kind of one of those automatic things, I guess, that those were just the colors that I pulled out, that went really well together when I was going through the kit to get my layout ready for the challenge. And so now you can see I am using some of those washi tapes. And these are great because the whole pack came in the April kit, and obviously I didn't use all of them. So now I have those in my stash, and they will be leftovers from the April kit that I can use anytime I want to. So you get so much stuff in the kits. It's crazy how many embellishments and papers. I think I've made 5 layouts for April, and I'm going to make one more, which would make 6 using the April kit, and I still have a ton of stuff left. I could probably make like 10 more layouts if I wanted to, if not more than that. So Kimberly is very generous in what you get in the hip kits. So I'm still embellishing, just wanted to show you some of that. And then this is from our color kit, the little kind of mist, and I wanted to add some color to that heart. It's from the Simple Stories wood veneers. So I just colored it and set it aside to let it dry, and then I wanted to use those enamel dots kind of in a fun way. So I noticed that the little paper up there at the top had the cute polka dots, and I thought, oh, those will be perfect right there. So I just kind of varied the size, and I added the teal, the navy, and the gold, and I liked the way that turned out with all of those up there. It just kind of added some more texture and dimension up to the top of the page. And I had one more. I thought that I would do that little teeny one up there also. At the very top I left it, and then I decided to go back and add one of the little tiny gold enamel dots right there to finish it off. And then I wanted to balance the page, so I went ahead and took some of those papers that I had used to make the lines for the angle, and I wanted to add some at the bottom of the page just to create a border. So I kind of just fussy cut those, and just kind of placed little pieces of it down there to finish off the layout at the bottom. And once I got all those on there, I went off camera and just stitched that on too to add a little bit of texture. And so I'm close to finishing up everything. I hope that I have inspired you to use our sketch for this challenge. Like I said, if you're not in the Hip Kit Club member forum, go ahead and head over there and ask to sign up, and you can play along with us all weekend. So thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.